Hi everyone, it's me, Vicky, your content coach, and welcome to my new podcast series, Grow Your Business. I hope you find it inspiring, and please remember to subscribe so that you don't miss out on any useful advice, business knowledge, or stories of self-employed life. You can also follow the Content Quarter on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Well, hello and welcome to this, the fourth in the Grow Your Business podcast series. I'm Vicky, your content creator and business coach, and I'm really glad you've tuned into this episode. So thank you so much for joining me today. And remember to subscribe while you're here so that you don't miss out on any new episodes or real life business stories. Now, I myself have been self-employed for almost 10 years now, and I make these podcasts so that I can pass on my knowledge and experience in business so that you don't have to learn it the hard way. Now, are you just starting out in business? Have you been in business for a while and maybe it's become stale and stagnant? Or maybe you're just not getting the same results or reactions that you used to. Now, if any of these apply to you, then this is the podcast episode for you, because I want to talk to you about something important today. This is something that I wish I'd learned about sooner than I did in my business journey. But then again, I'm a big believer in the concept of things in life coming along at the right time when they're meant to for you. So I'm not going to complain. But it was around 7 or so years into running my first business when I found out about this concept of having an ideal client and how to find your ideal client. It came along at the right time, at a time when I'd been through a tough time and my business had suffered as a result, as well as my own mental health. But like any good entrepreneur, I feel that I reached a point where I thought, no, enough is enough, time to act. And I started putting plans into place and working hard. And it was then that I noticed a competition being run by an American floral designer that I followed, who's also a business coach, Alison Ellis. I followed Alison's business coaching page for quite some time, and I really admired her. I watched her live Q&As and all of these videos that she put up online, and I just loved it. So when I saw this, that she was running this competition to win the grand prize of a place on her top course called The Art of Good Business, which I think was worth over $1,000. This was her big course. I just jumped at the chance. I thought, boy, has this come along at the right time. So I did it. I submitted my application and I won. God loves a tryer, right? So this course was absolutely amazing, and I learned so much. It really, really helped turn my business around and helped get me sort of fired up again and get everything back on track. It was centered around the idea that the concept, if you like, of finding your ideal clients and how to communicate with them and how to attract more of them. Now, up until this point in my self-employed life, I'd done what most business owners do, and you just take whatever business comes your way in the first few years. I'd certainly, I started to make more things rather in a certain direction, but that then hit this rough patch, So encountering this idea of an ideal client came along at just the right time. So why is finding your ideal client important, you might ask? Well, to some, it may seem kind of counterproductive to be focusing on just one type of client. But after a few years in business, yeah, I think you do reach this point, and I've spoken to many other business owners about this as well. They've all said the same thing, where you find yourself kind of taking a step back and thinking, I'd rather not be doing this particular job anymore, or it's really draining to be working on a certain task or type of client, etc., etc. And you start to make some choices in your business. You start to want to move in a particular direction and to focus on what you want to do rather than just taking whatever business comes your way. And this is where figuring out who your ideal client is comes in really handy. You think, about what sort of jobs you would like to do, what sort of people you like to work with, and you think about how to attract more people like that so that you can develop your business into a certain direction. And to do that, you need to really get to the bottom of who that ideal client is and what do they look like. Uh, what qualities do they have? Are they down to earth, easygoing, highly strung, demanding? Uh, what do they do for a living? What sort of budget do they have? What do your ideal clients say about you? How old are they? Figuring out all of these things and more will help you to sort of know what images to use on your website, what your website should look like, how to phrase your website copy and social media posts. How your live videos on Instagram, the subject of your blogs, what you should base your email campaigns on. Like literally everything you put out into the public, and even some of your behind the scenes processes, should all be centered around that ideal client. So that's why finding out your ideal client is so, so important to your business. After you've finished listening to this, I would actually encourage you to go out there and have a think about who yours might be. How do you picture them? Put a persona on it. Build a profile. Are they female, 36 years old, solicitor, 2 kids, etc., etc.? What do they like to buy from you as well? And all of this will really help you not only build a strong business, but more importantly, help you enjoy running it too. Well, thank you so much for listening all the way through and reaching the end of my podcast. I really do hope that these episodes help you to grow your business and help you thrive on your journey as a small business owner. If you need any further information on training courses that I offer or funding available, or simply want to get in touch, then please do visit the website thecontentquarter.co.uk.